on, Bryce.
First group.
Ready. Full speed. Get your head across. Good job, Matthew. Hustle back.
Football was kind of like a joke for Chaminade. We went into almost every game thinking we were going to lose, but this year Coach Torrey basically flipped the whole program around, and we took it a lot more seriously.
Get there. Hustle.
It was great. It was a lot different than the past couple of years with Coach Taylor, but it's a lot more involved. I liked it. I think it helped us out this year a lot.
Good job, first group. That's the way to hustle out.
Great job, man.
Come on, show them how it's done, seniors.
We knew they were going to work us, and we knew they knew what they were talking about too. You know, anywhere you go, a transition to a new program is going to be rough, but I feel like our team did a great job of it.
Let's go. Come on, get there. Here we go. I'm tired now. Let's go. Line it up.
He changed program a lot, and it's going in the right direction.
Fatigue.
Get there.
Hands on the hips. Fatigue makes cowards out of us. Now I'm getting tired, Coach. I feel sorry for myself. Come on, go hard when you hurt.
Yo, Devils on 3. 1, 2, 3. Devils.
Set. Hustle back.
Green, to go. 20. Green, to go.
Hit. Everybody do your own job. No more holding on, D lineman. We're trying to make plays and get to the football. Let's go, run it again.
I need everything that you got right now.
Spectrum made a shade I like. The crimson rays are ruby bright. Technicolor light. Ow! Red, red. Red, red. But that's what I said. That's what I said. Hey! Red, red. Come on to bed. Red, red. With that expensive spread. Red, red.
We didn't want this to be a rebuilding year. We wanted to hit the ground running, and I wanted them to know that I had high expectations for them, and this was not just a startup season, you know, on the backs of our seniors. We came back in January and we hit the ground running. We opened up the weight room every day from 3 to 5 right after school, and we started on January 8th. We did it Monday through Thursday, every week. It all started then, January 8th all the way through, no letting up. This is where we are. Look where we've gone, look where we've been. Every day, Monday through Thursday, the people who made a commitment to this program, look at the work you've put in. We started real heavy in January, going 4 days a week, after school hours, and we had log booklets, and the guys logged in their lifts. We started off with our combines to see where they were before we started. And we had goals where we wanted to get every 4 to 8 weeks. And so everybody had their own booklet with their name on it, their binder, that we stored in the weight room. And so, they took ownership of that. It was feedback right away.
Coach Story started talking about all the changes he would make, particularly all the work we'd have to put in. I honestly thought he was crazy.
He started training right after last year's football season. So, we had almost no time off. It was all just in the gym, training, agility, lifting.
I think the biggest change was the quick start. If you talk to any of the seniors, I think they'd probably agree with me. We started right off the bat when the season ended. I'd like to say the season ended my junior year. Our senior year started as soon as we lost to Webster Groves at Webster's Field. We were in the weight room as just a team the next week.
And up, extend.
First and foremost, any successful football program is going to have a successful strength program. Having a guy like John Shaft, it was just incredible.
When he said we're going to start working out in the mornings, I was like, this is all me. I really want to do this. I want to get into this. I want to work as hard as possible. I want to be the best football player I can make myself into.
Start getting your mind acclimated to that war that's going to ensue. You know damn good well what I'm talking about. That bar will either bury you or you'll win. You want to win. And everybody's watching, so you don't want to look like a chump. I'm reminding you of that moment because it's going to come, and I want you to be ready for it. I know all about it. You need to get ready for it. Get ready for showtime. Let's go. Now, move. Don't split. I want to pop. You keep your feet under you. You won't fall on your attaboy. Touch and go. Come on, guys. Make it quick. Get a rhythm. Good job on the straddles. Jump. I like it. Move into it. Oh.
He's a crazy dude. I don't want to get in the way of that guy. That's one guy I won't mess with.
It's rough. It's a rough time, but he's a nice guy. But he gets his results. We get results when we work with him, but he's tough.
There you go, there you go, there you go. That's okay, I like it. Oh, no. Or pop from the shoulders. Launch that thing. Just keep the bar moving. Good. I like it. Your elbows up, throw it. You're not using your legs. I want you to go into the season, and I want you to reap the benefits of all this work. Am I going to do this, or am I not going to do this? You got to start turning on the ugly.
Enthusiastic and fired up and animated, and the boys followed his lead, and that passion that he has for the weight room and the strength program. I knew that we were headed in the right direction under his leadership.
I know you get tired. Be light on your feet. Beautiful. Yeah, that's it.
Was it a change for them? Sure it was. We asked them to do a lot more probably than they've done before here at Chaminade, but teams that we have to match up with week in and week out in this conference in the MCC, which I think is one of the toughest in the state. And being a small school like Chaminade with only 500 boys and those schools double our enrollment, we have to take care of business in the weight room to be successful and be able to hang with those guys on the football field. We wanted competitive excellence, we've trained, we lift, we did cardio, flexibility, we went through our two-a-day session and prepared for the season. At the same time, there were some positions that were still up for grabs that we needed to find out who was going to fill those shoes throughout the season. So, any scrimmage on any program, coaches are looking for those things.
Green, to go. Ace, 32, twist dive, on 1-on-1, ready. Double up, 29 zone, on 1-on-1, ready. Down.
Go right, go.
9,
Go right.
8, to go. All right, double up, gun, bench, on 1-on-1, ready. Bench. Down. 20, green, to go.
If you punch him, he get his hands down.
Let's go upright eye, 24 halfback draw.
Upright eye, 24 halfback draw, on 1-on-1, ready.
Let's go. Trips, left, gun, empty, spread pass.
Trips left, gun, empty, spread pass, on 1-on-1, ready.
Upright eye, 24 ISO, in route. Fake 24 ISO, in route.
All right, 20, green, to go. There we go, boys.
one big one everybody wanted to know was who's your quarterback going to be. Thomas Martin had finished his junior season, the last 3 games at quarterback, and we had some success. We won those games. So we had some young talent that was competing for that position. And so that was a big question mark of who would be our quarterback coming into week 1. And throughout the summer in 7-on-7, Thomas Martin answered the call. He was great in all the summer sessions in 7-on-7 and the leadership that we talked about. And it was without question that he earned that role, and he did great in that first game leading us.
1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3.
Coming up to Rockwood Summit, I felt completely prepared. That was the most confident I've ever been about a game, just because of the way our coaching staff, prepared us for it.
Here we go. It is heads. You have won the toss. You get a kick, receive, defend, or defer your choice to the second half.
You'd like to defer, sir?
You would like to defer.
Nervous the first game, mostly because, I was excited because it was a senior year, first game of the season.
I always think week 1 is the most important game of the year. It's going to get you off to a good start. So we talked about that all summer, everything we did in the weight room and on the fields and the practice sessions. It was all in preparation for Rockwood Summit.
Right before game 1, we were just so ready for game 1, which was awesome. We were getting ready for it through the whole season, so we were ready. And then just basically the whole season was the high point for me. Yeah.
Hey, that's the way to start the season. Good job.
Upright eye, 32 toss trap, on one, right?
We knew we had a tough challenge ahead. We liked our chances at home in front of our fans. We knew the boys worked extremely hard to prepare for that game, and we felt real good about it.
Yeah, Zaki! Yeah, baby!
Good first half, boys. Hey, shut up! Shut up!
In a Midwest football game, with heat and humidity, that's usually the key. The conditioning that you prepare the boys for, it's going to help them in that first game.
You gotta suck it up, man. You got a 2-point lead, okay? Drive this football down the field and win this game. Double up, eye right, 24 ice. And we're gonna come back with the guy. TJ.
I was really excited to get the win because I wanted Coach Torrey to get his first win, or his first career win as a head coach.
We did struggle a little bit in the second half after we got out to a great start, and we found that second win, and we saw the opportunity in front of us, and we finished the task. Take care of these. This is just as important as your playbooks. So if you're a defense player and you have a scouting report, I'll take them now. I just need it before the day's over. Okay. Your name on it? Thank you. There's some pencils up here, pass them around. Just defense first. The Roosevelt game was, let's be 2-0. That was our goal. We beat a really good team in Rockwood, we thought, and we didn't want to celebrate too long, so we got back to work. We knew conditioning would pay in again. That was key.
I pull up in that. 1, 2, 3, go!
ball heavily that game and didn't show a lot of formations. We stayed in the eye, and it worked out. You know, we kept it simple, and we had some great success on the ground game.
Points, you will pay me. Understand that. Finish on 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Got us off the field healthy, and it didn't showcase any of the things that we wanted to do for week 3 against Zumwalt West.
Great win a victory. Pray for us. We are Chaminade. It's all about focus when you're on the road. When you're at home, you know, you're feeling confident, you got the crowd. But on the road, you know, there'll be some tough times that we'll have to battle through.
We wanted to come right at them early and jump on them. It was their homecoming, and we thought they would overlook us a bit. And we jumped right out. You know, our offense drove the ball down the field and scored right away. We mixed it up well with run and pass, and we jumped out 7-zip against a very good football team. In football, offense and defense is very systematic. You know, you do what you do. You blitz, you run, you pass. Special teams just can be tricky sometimes. It's more mental. We didn't react well, you know, that ball hit the ground. We didn't get to it quick enough, and we kind of, you know, overthought instead of just reacting and recovering. And it hurt us. They got that recovery and kind of got back in the game. That was a key piece to their success.
But I don't know, for the Zumwalt West, that was a really low point. I think we got beat really bad.
You want to have those early in the season. It gives you something to learn from, you know. You've had 2 successful weeks, and then you have a downer, and you want to forget about it quickly and move on. But at the same time, you want to learn from it. I knew coming in that I was coaching against probably the best high school football coach in the area right now, in Pat Mahoney. He's had a lot of success, won a state championship there. We knew it would be a tough test at D. Smith. And their offensive line, and that's where Coach Mahoney hangs his hat, just dominated us from the start. I've never seen a defense as physical as D. Smith. All of their hits almost like cheap shots. They were just very physical and overpowering on us.
Low point, probably the DeSmet game. Yeah, it wasn't our best game. Could play a lot better.
You guys are doing a really good job, okay? Just had a terrible night, You got bad nights.
Gotta put this one past us. Gonna come out tomorrow, right mindset. Right mindset all week, all right? Let's go, Devils on 3. 1, 2, 3. Devils!
I'm busy. What you need? Days. You know what you're doing? You're right across from Forte. Go to Forte. He'll tell you. With a short week, we knew we had to get going quickly and move on and forget about D. Smith quickly because we played him on a Thursday. And so we had a very short week, and we just hit the ground going right away after we left D. Smith that night. That's who should be out there right there. Sammy, how's your shoulder? How's your shoulder from yesterday?
It smells like under it, though.
You sure?
Yeah.
You good? All right, go get Days. Tell him you got him.
Hey, Dave, come on.
Hey, Days, come out one. We'll give you a few of them, but the very first one of the game, we're going to give it to Sammy, okay? One series you may take out Forte, one series you may take out Sammy, okay? So watch them both. Again, black. Watch the ball up front. One more. Red. Last one. Good job, Weiss. Good job, Luke. Good job. Come on, keep working. Okay, so you just square here, okay? All right, inside first. If you see pressure inside, it's more important than outside. Hustle back. Rugby right option. It's an option. He's not throwing it, so you can run downfield.
Okay, so right off the ball, just block my man.
Rugby right means zone right, same way. It's very important that you get very wide up the alley because you're all we got. Everybody's zoning right the same way, Weiss, except we're going to scrape up field to the right. Be smart, Sam. If it's not there, kick the ball. Assume it's open. I want you to keep this one. Good. Back it up 10. Ah. Good. Back it up 5. Got the leg. Straighten it up. One more. 52 yards, right, Coach? Good. One more. Back it up 5. 50 even. Let's go. From 50. Yes, sir. For the game. Yeah, let's go. Get a break. Get a drink. We had a questionnaire that all the players filled out, and I remember many of them talked about, what are your goals? What do you want? We asked, and many of them said beat SLU was a big one for them.
Going over to SLU High and beating them is not a common thing amongst Chaminade football teams the past few years.
I'd say SLU was probably my favorite game of the year. Just we hadn't beat SLU in a long time.
We don't like those guys over there.
There we go! There we go!
After the offensive, failures that we had at D. Smith, we had to make some changes. front. You know, we didn't move the ball at all against the Smith on the running game. It was, you know, very poor performance on the run. And so we had to make a sacrifice, and you know, we knew we had to move, you know, our senior Mark Versman, who was a dynamic young man, to the offensive line. So we were down to one tight end, and that's where Gorman fell in.
Work that way. You got to finish people.
There it is! Way to go! Way to go!
They didn't even got when you go that corner.
Nice! Keep going!
Good. Way to step in the pocket. There we go. There we go. Tom! That's the final play of the first quarter. After one. Drop, Drake. Sit down here. Sit down here, Drake. There we go.
Play action was going to be our game plan from the start, because, you know, they're known for blitzing quite often. They run a 44, so there's 8 in the box, and so we knew we had to squeeze them in and release the ball downfield. So.
Touchdown. You crazy. Number 25. First down. Out of bounds. Martin Gorman is destroying these dudes. Good, there we go. Take that bad boy to the hallway. Way to go. Keep it up. Way to go, baby. Keep it up.
A freak play where we, you know, fumble the ball, and Bobo becomes a defensive player now, which we don't want him doing that. He's our starting running back, and he was off to a great start. He was averaging about 150 yards a week, except for the DeSmith game, and stepped the wrong way on that turf, and you know, he had an MCL tear that kind of cost him pretty much of the season.
Corral means when it's run, everybody swarm the ball right now. Hurry up. Keep flying around and let's finish this game. It's 0-0 right now. Put your mindset right now that this game started over, just like we came out the first time.
A personal foul, so I felt like I owed it to my team to make up for that. And when I got that interception over Raymond Wingo, one of the top recruits in the state, I kind of felt like I got my revenge back.
You got the win, so yes, give it up. Good job.
Coming in there on their senior night at their field and then beating them like that, it was just one of the best feelings in the world. Leaving there knowing we're never going to play them again, and we got the last laugh pretty much.
I've always kind of had an itch with them, and I'm really glad we pulled it out, especially since it was their homecoming.
It was phenomenal to be able to do that, to stay on that field and come out victorious for the team.
I'd say the SLU game in general was probably a highlight. Probably watching my teammates, watching Reggie have his first big game, watching quarterback Thomas step up big, really big. Probably his favorite game, I'm sure he would tell you that.
Beating SLU at SLU was the high point of the season.
It was just cool that the fact that it was our senior year for all of the 16 seniors that we won, and we can take that away from SLU. A couple guys who are on a team who went here, transfer to SLU, and we can be like, oh, well, yeah, we beat you our senior year, so what do you think of that?
Going into the CBC game, we had the momentum after beating SLU. However, we were down a bit just from losing our star running back, and so we had shoes to fill that week.
CBC game, first quarter, we stopped him on defense, driving down the field, and Thomas rolled out through a pass to Gorman, just seeing Mark and Anthony Novelli celebrate in the end zone. I think that was the best feeling, seeing them celebrate and CBC walk with their heads down. That's not something we've gotten to see much in our career, and I think that was one of my favorite moments.
We knew we had to count on not just one back, but probably two to kind of fill what Bobo done for us the first few weeks. So, we looked to Taylor Jeffries take the helm. He was the second running back. We were at home, but we hadn't lost all year. We liked our chances in that game. And jumping out 14-0 against a great football team like that, or 13-0, was right where we wanted to be. That was heartbreaking to kind of get them right back in the game and gave them some opportunities. Our game plan was to keep our offense on the field, keep Markel playing cornerback instead of running back.
The entire time I was hurt and stuff like that, the only thing I thought of was Markel Smith. All the newspaper ads talking about how good Markel is.
Favorite game to play was the Vianney game because it was a big game against Markel and everyone was talking about them.
He was the #1 running back in the state. No one really thought we had any chance against him.
Coach Baldwin and the defensive coaching staff did an incredible job of game planning, and those guys flew around and game tackled well and did a lot of knife tackling, taking Markel's knees out every time he ran the ball. We thought that was his weakness, which it was, and he's not a big fan of guys diving at his ankles and knees, and so that was our plan.
What's the screen?
Vianney kind of settled down and thought they had it taken care of. Once Markel had the big run to tie it, or what they thought was to tie it. Haberstroh and Campbell made some huge, had made a huge play there to get there and block that extra point. And that was the key, and not to take away from what Sam Fralick did on the huge run to get us down there to the 1 so we can score on that 1-yard run. But just all around, just a great performance as a team, special teams, offense and defensive team. We finally put a game together in all 3 of those phases, and it was key to our success at home for homecoming.
Get him. Get him in bounds. Keep in bounds. Yeah! It's over. That's
got there, we settled, and we focused, and again, got out to a great start. You know, we ran the ball well, we threw the ball well, and we jumped out on Cape pretty heavily in the first half. They had some great running backs and a great coach down there, and you know, we were a long way from home. You know, we had our backs to the wall there, but offensively and defensively, we made some huge plays in that first half of that Cape game. We came into the second half probably a little settled, and they came out and made a lot of plays, and we didn't. And you have to play 4 quarters to win football games, and we didn't play 4. We did find a way to keep it close, tried to get an opportunity to win it at the end with the timeout. Overtime was not in our favor. Cape again made some big plays with their offensive line and running game, and we didn't get it done offensively. And that was a tough loss far away from home.
Losing in overtime after a 2.5-hour drive, going all the way out there, expecting to win, hoping to win.
I say the low point was when we played Cape Central, because we went all the way out to Cape Girardeau, hoping that we would win. We knew that we would win. We were very confident. We were up 21-7 at halftime. And then somehow they came back.
Seniors want to win their senior night game. You know, that's the one you'll always remember, the last home game possibly that you can play as a senior at home in front of your home fans. Very similar to the game against Vianney, where we had to stop a great running back. We had to keep our offense on the field. You know, we had to forget about the loss at Cape.
Oh, Grant.
Just don't feel somebody nice in the dude down there foot broke his neck. Don't let him go like you can tackle everybody else. Long stride, short stride.
They jumped out on us, and we, for the first time, we came back, you know, and kept it close and took the lead. That time time of the year, that's where you want to be doing those kind of things, you know, being able to fight through adversity. You know, that'll help you down the stretch in the playoffs.
How degrading was it for the other team? You know that you got an interception with one hand.
Yeah. Well, I was out for like 5 weeks, so I was working on it for those 5 weeks. So I don't know. I kind of got used to it at that point. I'm still upset that I dropped that one in I think Cape Central game.
Love you, seniors. Know the guys I'd rather play with.
Oh yeah. Do like a senior picture or something.
Yes.
Hey, frame it.
What's up, boys? Get fucking out. Shit. Love hunting at you every day. Dig.
Good game out there, baby. Seniors, you know, thanks for the memories. Let's keep them going, though. Okay, you got 6 more football games. We focus on the process. Okay? I know it's an emotional time for some of you guys, but there's still some football to be played. Okay.
It's a family environment, you know. A football team, like no other sport, is so many more involved in the process, and so everybody has to be a part of the plan and the process. We had a really good group, you know, of seniors here this year. We were ready for whatever was going to be thrown at us once playoff comes, and that's where you want to be as a coach. You want to be prepared for the battle in the playoff, and so we did really well against quick running backs all season, but we struggled against team speed, you know, where teams had more speed in a lot of different areas, and that was the case with McClure North. They had team speed in a lot of different areas. Jumped right out on us, and the special team game hurt us a bit. You know, it's something that we probably didn't prepare for enough, didn't expect, but they came right out with some onside kicks that hurt us. We struggled stopping their run, which was unusual because we did pretty well stopping one running back all year, but their running back was outstanding. He had a career night against us, unfortunately. threw the ball, which we didn't think they would because we were heavy on the run to stop the run because we struggled early on that. We got some great secondary guys. Grant Byrne made a vicious hit. If you really look at that video, John, our guys recovered and reacted well and got downfield and made some key blocks to get Sam into the end zone, which was a huge play to get us back in the game. We had so many opportunities to win a football game there, and that's all you want as a coaching staff is to have an opportunity to win. And then, you know, the ball has to fall in the right direction, and you know, you gotta have a little bit of luck to finish it out. And we didn't get it that night. We thought we outplayed them in the second half, and we didn't finish it.
The last game when we lost at the very end.
The low point was definitely the last game of the season against McClure North.
For me personally, it might have been the last game against McClure North, just because I was done after that.
I think everybody felt like we should have won that game, and we didn't. We made a lot of mistakes. We didn't play well in the first half at all, not really in the second half either, so I think everybody wishes they could go back and replay that game, definitely.
Lowest point, definitely the last game of the season, you know, playing with these guys for 4 years, you know, my seniors, and then knowing that that all ended just like that in one night, you know. It's been although it feels like it's been slow at some times, that 4 years has gone by so quick, and I'm gonna miss these guys so much, and that was the lowest point.
In the last game at least, I got to really see how much the team cared about us.
And it was an emotional night, you know, it was an emotional night, and but our parental support was great. They were very grateful for, you know, what we've been able to accomplish.
Feeling my way through the darkness, guided by a beating heart. I can't tell where the journey will end, but I know where to start. Tell me I'm too young to understand. Say I'm caught up in a dream. Well, life will pass me by if I don't open up my eyes. Well, that's fine by me. So wake me up when it's all over. When I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself, and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over. When I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself, and I didn't know I was lost.
Playing with these guys for 4 years, you know, my seniors, although it feels like it's been slow at some times, that 4 years has gone by so quick, and I'm gonna miss these guys so much.
It was a pleasure playing with you guys, and I would say that to them, and then say that the 4 years that I've been on this team, all the seniors who have played football in general, I've always became better friends with them every year I play football with them.
I'm actually very proud. I mean, I feel like the younger class is going to do very good next year and the years in the future. So keep working, just keep doing your thing, man. Y'all gonna be fine. I mean, for real. Like, I don't think anybody gonna mess with y'all for real. So keep working. And I'm proud of my seniors too. I feel like we came through a lot.
I'm gonna take with me just the memories and the team bonding, the friendships that I made, especially the team bonding experience that we had at Notre Dame.
Do you have anything to say to the seniors that are leaving this year?
Oh, that I just love them all, and I'll miss them all, especially you.
There you go. Get that on camera? Yeah. I think I'll take away from senior year probably is that this was probably the best season of football that I've ever been a part of. And I was lucky to play with everybody on this team, everybody out there, especially Tommy Grossman, because I mean, that kid, he's just the pride and joy of this team. Who was your mentor, you would say, throughout the entire season?
Brendan Weiss, not Hunter Brown. I don't know what to say.
I just want to tell you thanks and good luck to your college life and best of luck to you.
I thank you guys for everything. You guys were the best. I'm going to miss you next year and hope you guys do well in college.
To all the seniors who leaving this year, I'm so sad that y'all leaving because I'm about to shed some tears. It's like that. Just 2-bar phrase. I don't want to take all the shine from the whole team, you know. So I'll just leave it like that.
It was great. It was a lot different than the past couple of years with Coach Taylor, but it's a lot more involved. I liked it. I think it helped us out this year a lot. I thought we got better as the year went on. I feel like we made progress a lot, especially from the past years before.
Are you afraid of Thomas Martin?
I try not to be. He's a great guy. Not too afraid, but he can scare me sometimes.
Keep working hard. It's a long 4 years, but it goes by a lot faster than you think.
I want to thank them for giving us everything they had, playing with a lot of heart, and really making it like a family environment for everybody.
There's a lot asked, there's a lot to learn and stuff like that, and this new program, getting used to it. I think we did our part, but honestly, at this point, I would love to be a freshman just because seeing this through like the seniors' eyes and like seeing how much it's changed and what these guys really have going for them, being a freshman would be pretty nice.
Thank you for being a mentor to me and the rest of the team. They showed great leadership, you know, when times were hard, and yeah, I just say thank you.
Even if you weren't the captain, you still had a position to play as a leader because everyone under you looked up to you, and I would just like to say that thank you to all the seniors.
Underclassmen, keep working. Guys, this is your team now. Continue the legacy, continue to make Coach proud, continue to make us proud. We'll come back for as many games as we can.
Definitely go get you guys a state championship. I'll be back to watch for you guys, and I hope we have the best season we can have. So.
My dad told me for my first game, I think I was probably 12 years old, probably couldn't even understand it, that don't take it for granted, it'll be over before you believe it. And I still can't come to grips with that. And I mean, now it's over. We only got 10 games this season and I still can't believe that. I mean, 4 years flies by, so freshmen don't take a minute for it for granted. Every minute you're working out, on the field practicing or in a game, don't take any part of it for granted.
So wake me up when